We started 13 years ago. Our company works through 5 offices, mainly in Dubai, Saudi, Qatar, Spain, and the US. We have 4 pillars in the company. The first pillar is trading. We trade in ingredients, mainly bakery ingredients. The second pillar is Mediterranean sweets. We're one of the largest Mediterranean sweets in the world. We have our own brands and we private label to many modern trade supermarkets. And the third pillar is chocolates, same thing as well. We have our brands and we private label to many chocolatiers in the region, mainly in the region here. And the fourth pillar is healthy snacks. And I think this is the future where we're moving. We're trying to move into more healthy and more good for you products in terms of the chocolates and Mediterranean sweets plus other healthy snacks. And hopefully this is going to be the future. So we started the company in 2007 and we expanded in the UAE. It took us 3 years to establish the network and to establish the market here. And by the end of 2009, we thought like we want to start expanding regionally. We thought that let's start in Qatar. Qatar is like a small country and it wasn't established in terms of our domain. And we said like, let's go and start Qatar. I moved personally to Qatar in late 2009 and I started establishing the office from scratch. We didn't have anything, we didn't know anyone there. So I went there and I started like building the team, building the network, building the office, building the relationship with the customers. And it took us a year and a half to get more excited as well after we felt like we did a good job in Qatar to go into the bigger market, which is Saudi. I moved to Saudi and I started the company as well from scratch. So we started building the company, building the team, building the government papers, building the establishing with the Ministry of Health because we work with food, building the network with the borders, with customs because we import everything from UAE. It took us 6 months to establish all that and to start establishing the team. And from there, we started growing the market there. Saudi is a different market. You have to understand the culture. You have to understand the dynamics of the country. It's completely different from any other GCC country. Once you understand that, like you can make a business, like you can grow your business in a perfect way. We've done it perfectly. And one of the things, because I moved there, so this is what I advise everyone who wants to move to Saudi. He has to be there personally, or you have to move through someone you trust. So that was, I think, one of the things where I lived there. I started like understanding the language, understanding the way I can talk to customers and to people and to everyone you meet. And from here, we started building the team. I think here, this is the key. Building a team in Saudi is a key for success. What I have learned in Qatar, because I didn't give it enough time, so to build the team in the right way, so you need to give a lot of time to sit with the team and to create a culture. So this is what I did in Saudi. We gave a lot of time to build the culture, and I think this is one of the main pillars we have in Saudi. The culture we have within the team is amazing, and I have built a personal relationship with every single person that works with us in Saudi. I know everything about them. I know their families. I know what do they do. So I think this is a key to success because we've created a trust and we've created a culture that built this culture and the way you just go into the market. And this is what I always tell the team. It's always about you. It's not about anything else. It's not about the company. It's not about the product. It's always about you. That makes us different. And honestly, this is what made us different in Saudi. So from Saudi, we said like we wanted to cover all GCC countries. We still had to go to Bahrain and Kuwait. So Kuwait and Bahrain relatively are not big markets compared to Saudi. So we thought like instead of going and establishing and taking more time to do there, we thought like it's better for us to go through a distributors. It's better for us in terms of time and better for us in terms of like market expansion. And we were thinking of either we have to go there or we have to go through partners. And once when we found the right partners, we thought like it's much better for us to go through them instead of going us alone. So it depends on the kind of your business you do. It depends on what you're looking for. I think if you go back as well, before we would do the same thing. So because in Qatar and in Saudi, the market was for us like open and it was easy to establish, while in Bahrain and in Kuwait, when we started 3 years ago, the market is already established. So we thought we go through a distributor who has the experience and who can take it for us, for example, in 1 year instead of us doing it in 5 years. And that was the main reason we went through partners instead of doing it ourselves. So the main lesson we've learned through the past 13 years while expanding regionally is to make the business sustainable. The most important thing, which I always say, is the most important to sell tomorrow and not to sell today. So to do this, you have to build the right team, you have to build the right culture, and this is what we have done here. And I think that was the main thing for us to keep us sustainable. So we're working through all over the GCC while the company is growing, the economy is helping us as well, because our domain is still big and it's still massive, while compared to other places in the world which is not doing the same thing. I feel that was the main thing for us to continue growing.